Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. I haven't seen you in a while. I've missed you very much. And let's jump right in. CFCB just came out a little bit ago, and I haven't had time to cover it, but I'm getting to it now. They released an O-ring version of Matt-Trakker. And for those of you who aren't familiar with what it looks like, or what it is, or what an O-ring is, there's a lot of videos out there on the O-ring, but essentially what it does is, if you're looking at a classic G.I. Joe, the O-ring is inside, and if I know if I pull on him, it's going to break. But let's try. So you have the legs here, and these metal clasps are connected to the O-ring inside of his midsection here. And then it's hard to see, but if you look close, there's part of it that goes up into the torso and keeps the figure connected. That makes sense? Okay. It's a feat of engineering, to say the least, and it makes you wonder, well, why would CFCB take something that's that difficult to put together to make a Matt-Trakker figure? And I have an idea why. Now, I'm not going to, I have no source on this, but I think they like the challenge, and I think they like bringing new products. That's what I think. So we have the O-ring figure here, and one treat with this is that I was given the figure in pieces that I will show you close up. But O-ring wise, let's take a look at the figure. Now right away you'll notice that it is a little bit of a darker gray than what you might be used to seeing from CFCB. And it's fine. Gray is gray. The mask, it has its own unique identity. And one thing I will point out, and you might see it, is that my shiny blue visor is coming off. And that's not the fault of CFCB. My son peeled it off, and I tried to put it back on. So keep your son away from it if you do not want it to be ruined. Well, not ruined, but you know what I mean. While we have the mask off, let's take a look at Matt. Here's Matt. Kind of blank and emotionless on this one. The coloring on the face could use a little bit more work, but the ingenuity and the craftsmanship really went into the coloring of the outfit itself and in and of the O-ring. And this one here has got a little bit more flex, so I can show it to you without worrying about breaking it. You can see it there. And then underneath here. Now, some of you might be asking, did the newer Trakker, one of them anyway, did that have an O-ring? Well, let's find out. Nothing yet, but I bet if I stare at his crotch a little bit more, I will figure it out. The answer is no. They're more regimented in with, let's see, just metal pegs. Trying to pull them apart here to see if there's any give, but it's all solid. Oh, wait, let's check. Let's take off his little flight suit here if I can. I never tried to take this off. Shit. I know it's not broken, but I literally just said I don't want to break anything. All right, flight suit. Pull away. Let's see. Still don't see any O-ring. Just looks like it's going to be a peg. So just keep that in mind. All right. Now I have it short. But getting back to the CFCB figure. It's a little loose, but I also like think of that when I think of a GI Joe figure. The midsection is really well put together. The joints are what's loose. But I would imagine that with some tinkering, they could be tightened up pretty quick. It looks like they're just single flathead screws, so nothing too crazy. So if you wanted to tighten it up, you could. And let's do a side by side of the other tracker. There you go. You get this size comparison, so you can take a look. Now, he had a head still. And now let's get him next to Duke here. So, about the same size. All right. Now I'm going to go over here on the camera, and I want to dump this out and just kind of see why anybody would want to do this. Just give me 1 second here. All right, here are the parts. And I would not have the patience for this at all. All right, so here are the parts. I would not have the patience to put this together. To even fathom, like, how to do it, number one, but to then also try to do it. It would be pretty tough. My son made me this bowl, by the way. Can't really use it for too much because it has holes in it. So I was trying to work it in somewhere. Give a 1 out of 10 on the comments on what you think of it. 10 being the best. All right. Now, look at all of this for one figure. Just get. Am I exaggerating this? I don't think I am. I think that this ingenuity, while, whatever the case may be, however it was constructed, takes a lot. It takes a lot to be able to conceptualize it. It takes a lot to be able to then actually put it in motion and actually do it. So, congratulations to everybody there working on this one, because it's definitely one that you want to add to your collection if you haven't done so already. Now, when we think about CFCB, we have a couple different things to think about. Also remember, too, that they offer other things than masks. There's some Star Wars up there, and there's some other items as well. And there's also some clearance sales going on right now. So make sure you check those out. My coupon code still works, MT85. So that is also something to take into consideration. And if you have any questions about what you saw here today, let me know in the comments. But as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to help keep Mask alive. And this is Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and I'll talk to you later.